They afraid to tell the truth, that's why they lying on my name, on my soul. I can't lose control when y'all do the most. Lost my hope, I can't lose my soul, I can't lose no more.
Alright yo, what is going on guys, and today we're back with another banger video. And in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we do have a little discussion video because it's a new year, right? But we still got the same old questions. So one of the literally the most commented things that I see on YouTube, but mainly TikTok, right? Mainly TikTok is, whether it's my comment section on TikTok or somebody else's comment section on TikTok, it's always like, I feel like, you know, sneakers and sneaker culture is a very expensive hobby. It is a very expensive hobby. And, you know, somebody that, you know, when I was in 6th grade, my parents weren't spending money on shoes for me. Like, I got 1 to 2 pairs of shoes for the year, you feel me? So it was just, I had to get money somehow, right? I had to get money somehow. And I had to stretch that money as much as I could as a kid going into high school as well. And then even till now, like, I still, don't get it twisted, I still am all for the deals, the steals, and all that stuff. So let's just talk about some ways that you guys can easily grow your collection in 2023. Nonetheless, if you're new to the channel, make sure you take a second out of your day, hit that subscribe button because we post every other day, which is probably better than your favorite YouTuber, unless of course I'm your favorite YouTuber. So now that all the talking is out of the way, let's start off with the most like basic, kind of like what I feel like a lot of people will just gravitate to, because a lot of people don't like used sneakers. But I'm gonna talk about that we're gonna talk about used sneakers for sure, don't get it twisted. But let's start off with just brand new sneakers. Now I do a lot of these videos where it's top 10 sneakers under $100, and that is just 10 shoes that I show, where I show shoes that are under $100 that are brand new shoes under 100. Now you're probably like, but what shoes are good for under 100? What shoes just look around, just look. Like, it doesn't always have to be a Jordan 4. It doesn't always have to be these Jordans that are $300, $400, $500, or these other sneakers that are $200, $300, $400. It doesn't have to be a pair of Yeezys that's $200 upwards. Like, there's other sneakers out there, and there's good classic pairs that are under $100, whether it's a Air Force One, whether it's an Adidas Samba, and there's a bunch of other sneakers as well, not just those. I'm just giving 2 generic shoes that can go with all your fits and all that stuff, but there's so many other unique shoes that you guys could try out. One of my favorite shoes that I ever bought that was under, you know, brand new, again, I'm talking about brand new. When we get to the used stuff, we'll talk about it, but one of my favorite shoes that I bought for brand new is the Merrells. Like, I love the Merrells, and I took a Sharpie to them and I just drew my little design on them. Like, these are just comfy shoes that I wear, and you guys can get these. They're comfortable, they look good. They look good with a certain aesthetic type of photos, so not really like, you know, for like everyday, like your style, depending what your style is. But this is definitely something I could wear right now with my fit. Like, I have corduroy pants on, I have this on, beanie. This would be a calm little fit. So definitely love this sneaker, and it was only like 50 bucks. Brand new, so brand new. And there's so many other shoes like that, not just like, that's like a slip-on. I know a lot of people don't really like those, but that's my personal taste. But again, don't be afraid to get different brands. It doesn't always have to be Nike, Adidas, Jordan. Like, there's so many different things. So yeah, definitely just go on GOAT as well. You could look at GOAT and you could see like brand new stuff that's under $100, and there's a lot of shoes that you guys have probably never even heard of if you just scroll through there and just look. Next, let's talk about the second-hand market, in my opinion, which is the easiest way to grow your sneaker collection. It's a way that I've been doing, literally, like I said at the start of this video, that I've been doing since I was in 6th grade. It's just like, it's just the smartest way. Now, I still get it to this day when I tell people like, oh, how much did you pay for those? Like, or like, damn, those shoes are nice. Like, people that don't really know that much about sneakers, like, how much you pay for them? Like, oh, they're normally $700, but I got them for 250 bucks because they're used. And they're like, oh, you're wearing somebody else's shoes, that's gross. No, half of the time, used sneakers can be worn like once, twice, 3 times max, and you can't even tell that they're used. And if you're that grossed out, which I highly recommend with any used shoe, is just spray some Lysol on the inside. Clean it if you have to. Definitely clean the shoes before you wear it. But at the end of the day, if somebody's gonna wear a shoe like 1 to 2 times that they paid $700 for, they got brand new, worn it once or twice and they got rid of it for half the price, that's a come up. That's a come up. Literally, they wore it once or twice. It's not the end of the world. Trust me. Buying secondhand, whether it's for clothes, whether it's for shoes, is the best option. And it's just like, you're gonna save so much more money just by doing that. So secondhand good places, obviously GOAT. I would definitely check the GOAT used section. Definitely eBay. eBay is literally how I came up and grew my collection, just as like, you know, just as a kid in high school and a kid in middle school and even to this day. But now I'm more into kind of going in person, and then I would say, because I did work in District 1. If you don't know what District 1 is, I'm going to just talk about resale stores in general. Resale stores that sell used shoes. Like, I'm just going to give some examples. So these right here, a pair of white cement 3s, right? It has the Jumpman on the back. So it's the 2011 pair, right? It's not the most updated pair that goes for like $4 or $5, I think $600. But I got these for $100 bucks. They were used. The Jumpman on the back, not the Nike Air, but I still get the same look. I still get the same feel. Like, I love these white cements. One of my favorite sneakers I own, and it's just, they're so beautiful. Like, they're in perfect condition. The uppers are completely fine. The only thing is that they're starting to chip now because it's from 2011. But other than that, I got these shoes for $100. $100 for some white cements. Obviously, more expensive shoes, like, I don't know if you guys know, one of my favorite shoes of all time is the black metallic 5s. I even put the cream laces in and stuff, but this is one of my favorite shoes, and probably top 5 favorite shoes I own in my collection. I got these for $160 used. And keep in mind, all these shoes that I'm showing you, I've worn plenty of times since I bought them for that price and since they were used. But like, you can't tell. At the end of the day, you would never know I bought these used if I didn't tell you. Just think, oh, it's just another shoe that he's wearing from his collection. So yeah, nobody's gonna judge you if you buy used. Like, I don't know, that's corny to me. Like, if somebody says something about that. One, you're saving money. Two, you could get 2 pairs of shoes for the price of one that you would have spent. You would have spent, let's say, $400, $500 on these brand new, right? Let's say $400 brand new. Okay, I split it up. 160 now, 100, that's 260 on 2 pairs of Jordans. That would have cost me the 400. And I still got more room. I still got $140 if you want to spend it all on shoes. But obviously, I'm not saying to spend all your money on shoes. I'm just saying in terms to grow your collection, because that's what this video is. And obviously, just check the thrift. Honestly, like, thrifting, like, obviously a lot of people, you know, you could have your opinions about thrifting or whatnot, but I found some crazy, like, unique models that I would have just never known about or never would have had if I just didn't go to the thrift. And I got them for, like, super cheap. Like, don't be afraid to buy shoes at the thrift either. These right here, these New Balances, New Balance 520s, like, I've never seen these before. Amanda got them for me for like 20 bucks from the thrift shop. 15, I think it was actually 15 or something like that. But these I wear all the time. They're a little bit more beat than they were when I got them, but when I got them, I cleaned them, threw them in the washing machine, made them look nice. But now I kind of beat them up a little bit. But yeah, just like this dad looking pair of New Balances, and I just like the way that they look. Same thing with this model. They got this from the thrift shop as well. I'm pretty sure it was like 10 bucks for these New Balance. I don't even know the name of these. New Balance 910s. Like, what is a 910? I don't know, but it's just this weird looking New Balance, and there's so many other weird shoes that you could find at the thrift shop and just secondhand stores like that. And obviously, if it's a resale store, you'll find, like, you know, your regular Jordans, Yeezys, all that stuff. But in terms of just random models, definitely check the thrift. You'll find some unique things. And then if you guys are just one of those people that, you know, you really just want Jordan 1s, you really just want Jordan 4s, you always want this, that, and third, like, you really just want the hype things. There's also I'm not saying reps, don't get it. I'm not saying reps. You guys could have your own opinions about reps. I'm not going to promote it on here. I'm not going to promote reps, but there is reps as an option. I'm not going to say it's good or bad. It's just whatever you want to do. It's your money, not my money. I don't care what you do with your money. I'm just giving you options on how to save your money and grow your collection. But definitely, you know, there's definitely cheaper options in terms of, I don't know how to word it. Like, so let's say a Jordan 1 bread, right? Now, I'm going to be a hypocrite because I make a lot of TikToks about this, but I'm going to be a hypocrite right now. Jordan 1 bread, right? Like $500 brand new. Then you have a Jordan 1 bread mid with like a white panel instead of the red panel, but it's like $100. There's always like a cheaper version of a shoe, but still, you know, still get the same look, still get the same feel in a way. So again, that's always a good option if you guys don't care about that. Again, I personally don't have a problem with mids. I know everybody thinks I beef with mids. I don't beef with mids. I don't care at the end of the day. But it's also just, it's a good option if you're trying to save money and you want to get that same Jordan 1 look. At the end of the day, your pants, if you're wearing baggy pants, you're going to cover the shoe anyway. You're going to see that Jordan 1 anyway. So like, it's up to you and how you're feeling. But yeah, there's always like a cheaper version of a shoe, if that makes sense. Like, even if you can't afford, let's say a Nike Air Force 1, right? Retail's only $100, but say you don't got $100. There's the Nike, I think it's the Nike Court Vision for $50, and it looks just like an Air Force 1. Just like, obviously something's a little bit changed, but you get the same style, the same vibe, and how you want to pair it with your outfits. So that's like the main ways in terms of, like, you know, just in terms of like Jordans. If you want to get Jordans and other hype sneakers, is definitely don't pay that $500-$700 resale value. Definitely just go for like the used pairs, see what you could find, go back in the vault, go onto eBay, just search up Jordan Retro 4. Don't even look for a specific colorway, just search up, if you wanted to pair Jordan 4s, just search up Jordan Retro 4 on eBay and put lowest price first, used pairs, and just show all the used ones, and you'll see how much money you'll save compared to buying it brand new. Now I know that brand new shoe feeling is nice, but you could do the same thing with sneakers that are under 100, and you can just help grow your collection. And don't be afraid to try different brands. That's my #1 like advice. So my main ways to, like, you know, grow your collection is 1, secondhand, 2, retail shoes that retail under $100 or just cheaper retailing shoes, And then 3, just try a different brand. Search out, explore. Like Merle right here. Like that's something different. But you could try different brands that are cheaper, that have good pairs of shoes. It doesn't always have to be Nike, Adidas, Jordan, all that stuff. So yeah, that's my ways on growing your sneaker collection. If you guys have any tips for anybody down below, make sure you comment it. And yeah, that's just, in my opinion, the best ways to grow your sneaker collection. That's how I grew mine, honestly. Most of my shoes I bought used. I honestly don't remember the last time I got a brand new pair of shoes. But I have, you guys see how many shoes I have. Not that it matters the quantity, but I have a lot of shoes that I like, that I spent less money on instead of buying that new price, if that makes sense. So anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I just wanted to get this video out of the way at the start of the year so everybody can search it up this year and figure out on ways that they can definitely grow their collection. So that's pretty much it for today. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. We out. Back.
I'm on the road, I can't get caught. I'm up in different states. My mama blowing on my phone, seeing if I'm okay.